There is a method to pitching against a very, very young team. Once you get ahead, you don't have to throw a strike anymore. Usually when you have a young ball club, there's a lot of chase in it.
And Edwards takes a fastball for strike 3 called. Nate Tomlinson rings him up. Wagaman goes around on the half swing, and it's strike 3. So second strikeout for Peterson. And a high fastball gets Hill, so Peterson fans 3 in the inning. And Sanoha takes strike 3 called. And a check swing. He went around strike 3. Got him with a slider. Peterson runs that slider in on Lopez and strikes him out. 6 Ks for Peterson. Wagaman goes down on strikes, and Peterson's got 7 strikeouts through the first 3 innings. And a swing and a miss. Got him with a slider. That's 8 strikeouts for Peterson. The second time he's gotten Sanoha. Peterson trying to get through the 6th inning. And he strikes out Hicks to end the bottom of the 6th. 9 strikeouts for David Peterson.
They're 16-8.
And that slider in for a call, strike 3. And a swing and a miss. He tied him up with a sinker inside, and Peterson gets himself out of trouble. And he struck him out. Went to the changeup to get him. 3rd strikeout for David Peterson. 1 down in the 5th. And a swing and a miss. Peterson comes upstairs with the 4-seamer to strike out Rooker. And there are 2 away. And it's 0-2.
We're always happy for the great Wilmer.
I doubt we'll see Peterson walk 5 again this year.
Exactly.
He gets Blade looking. That's his 3rd strikeout. 6 up and 6 down for David. There's Johnny Pareda. Made his big league debut with the Marlins last year. Snap throw by Peterson, and he got him. Another one for David Peterson, his 16th career pickoff. He's got that great snap move, no step, and he guns down Arias for the 2nd out. You know, part of that is all about Charlie Finley, who created havoc as Peterson strikes out Johnny Pareda to start the bottom of the 5th. On the inside corner, got him looking at a fastball, and Peterson strikes out Soderstrom to end the inning.
Great start to the season. Swung and a miss, strike 3. Got him with the slider. A successful 1-2-3 inning for Peterson. And he gets him with the slider. 2 down, 2nd strikeout of the night. Swung and a miss, strike 3. Good slider there from David Peterson to strike out Victor Scott to lead off the 3rd. 2-2 to Baker. Did he hold up? He did not. So back-to-back strikeouts from David Peterson to lead off the 3rd.
I think that was a called 3rd strike.
Got him with the curveball, and Peterson strikes out the side. Swung on a miss, strike 3. Strikeout number 6 for David Peterson. Did he get him? He got him. A curveball this time for strikeout number 7.
The 0-2 on the way. Swing and a miss by Siani as he strikes out on the slider. So that's 8 strikeouts now for Peterson.
There it is. In there, called strike 3. David Peterson.
And the Diamondbacks strike 3 called to Grichuk, and he went 7 innings, and the Mets won the game.
That's why they play the games.
Strike 3 called. With a slider on the outside corner. 2nd strikeout for Peterson. 1 down in the 3rd. And Marte goes down swinging. Came with the slider that time. 3rd strikeout for Peterson. Strike 3 called. Got him looking at a fastball. Peterson strikes out 3 in the inning. Marte takes strike 3 called. Fastball on the outside corner. 2nd time Peterson has struck out Marte tonight, his 5th of the game.
And Marte had no intent on advancing the runner.
1-2 coming. Struck him out with a changeup. So Peterson fans Herrera. Retires him for the first time today, and that's 6 strikeouts now for David. 3-2 coming. And the curveball popped up into shallow right center field, and it's Soto making the call and the catch to end the inning. Trying to put this top of the 1st to bed. Ahead on Gorski 0-2. And he tried to get him to go, and he did on the curveball away. 3 pitches, and Gorski is gone, and Peterson gets through the top of the 1st around a couple of walks. 1-2 coming. And it's on the outside corner. Got him looking at a fastball. But they never did. Davis goes down swinging, so back-to-back strikeouts for Peterson to close out the inning. But Kiner Falefa's home run gives the Pirates the early lead. And Bart goes down swinging, and that's the first out of the fourth. Which means that, well, there's a swing and a miss, and that's 5 strikeouts for Peterson, which means that they take a lot of pitches. It has not been a good formula for them. With a lacerated finger. Hit hard, and Beatty with a terrific diving stop gets up and throws out Davis. Wow. Brett Beatty might have saved a run right there with a beautiful diving play for the second out.
That was so interesting, not only with the dive to his left, but if you watch his glove hand, his left hand, watch how he makes it go meet the ball.
Hayes the runner at first. 2-2 coming. Struck him out. Peterson with a slider fans Reynolds to work his way out of a jam. And Gorski takes strike 3 call. Changeup got him looking that time. Got proof and came out publicly and said, I'm related to Ralph Kiner. Fly ball out to right, and Soto is there. And Peterson finds his way out of another jam. Leaves a couple of men on in the 6th.
Has a good slider.
We have a bunch of really, really smart guys on the mound. These are guys that they don't just get up there and throw the ball. They have a plan and they have a reason for doing it. They know they have great stuff.
Called strike 3, and boy, that one looked off. But Amari expands, and Grisham is gone. Yep, he got Volpe there to chase at 93, and that will do a good inning for Peterson. He picks up 2 strikeouts. 1-2 to LeMahieu, and he's gone. Peterson goes inside, looked like it was off, but Amari has expanded tonight.
Yeah, he's expanded big time, and that is frustrating for a guy like DJ LeMahieu, who has been really wearing his emotions.
Ohtani chases in strike 3 to begin Peterson's day.
Well, this is Peterson's strikeout pitch, a slider, especially these lefties on the Dodgers. Just watch it go away from Ohtani's bat.
On this 3-2 from Peterson, he swings and misses. A good slider right there, and bookend K's and a 1-2-3 first for the Mets lefty. It is 1-2 to Pages. Is strike 3. Pages couldn't lay off that high fastball. That edge. Rushing down on strikes. 4th one for Peterson. Here's his 2-2 to Ohtani. He's got it. Striking out Ohtani for the 2nd time tonight. It's another grounder at third. Beatty goes to second for 1, and there's the 3rd double play of the game. A defining trait for David Peterson tonight. A bunch of ground balls. David Peterson into the 8th inning. His career high 7 2/3, and on a night where the Mets desperately needed an outing like this, he's given it to him. Rushing on 0-2. Watches strike 3. Here he comes. Strikes him out for the 3rd time.
Innings. He's been playing well lately since coming back from the injured list, but he strikes out on a changeup, and Peterson has his first strikeout of the night. He blew him away high fastball. Peterson's got his 2nd strikeout. 2 out of the inning. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming to Tovar, and he struck him out. Went to the curveball, bounced it, Tovar chased it, and that's what these Rockies will do. 3rd strikeout for Peterson, 2 out of the inning.
Well, he kept on fouling off the strikes, so Peterson said, I'll throw one in the dirt.
Curveball drilled, caught by Lindor, side retired. Peterson hung a curve, Estrada hit a rope, and Lindor shows off the hops. Swing and a miss. He gets Doyle, who loses the at-bat and the helmet.
That's the slider to the right-handers that David needs to hone in on.
And he struck him out with a high fastball. Peterson strikes out Tovar for the 3rd time. That's 5 Ks for David, who's retired 8 in a row.
Mets every 5 days.
And Wood goes down swinging to add to those numbers. Chaparro bounces one toward third. Mauricio on the charge, and the off-balance throw low, but scooped out by Alonso, who stayed on the bag.
Just beautifully picked by Pete.
Double play ball if they hurry. The turn by Beatty, and they double up the speedy Jacob Young. 1-2 coming. And he chased the changeup for strike 3. And Chaparro swings and misses at another slider, and that's The third strikeout for Peterson. Second time he's got Chaparro. 1-2 coming. Struck him out. Got him with the slider. Back-to-back strikeouts for Peterson after giving up 2 hits to start the inning. And Cole shoots one down to first. Blocked by Alonso. He'll take it himself. Side retired. Third time in the last 4 starts, Peterson has gotten through 7. And he goes down swinging on the back foot curveball. Torrens with the toss to complete the putout. 5 strikeouts now for Peterson, including 3 of the last 4 batters. And this is laced into center field. A base hit for Young. They're going to wave Garcia around. The throw the plate by Taylor. And he's out. Oh, wow. Dropped the ball. And he's still out. They're going to say he lost it on the transfer. The home plate umpire, Edwin Moscoso, says that Torrens controlled it well enough to get the out. Fly ball right field. Soto right there waiting for it. David Peterson becomes the first Met pitcher this year to throw 8 innings.
Well, we go to the 9th inning. The Mets lead the Nationals 5-0, and the crowd gave David Peterson a big cheer as he trotted out to the mound in search of his first major league complete game. They're cheering for him now.
This crowd gets it. This is a special moment for David Peterson. And Rosario lines one right to Beatty at third, and that's the first out. He struck him out. 2 men down. And Chaparro hits it hard. Beatty's got it. Makes the running throw. And the ball game is over. David Peterson with a masterful 6-hit shutout. The first complete game of the season for the Mets, and Peterson throws 9 scoreless innings, and the Mets defeat the Nats 5-0.
Oh, I love it. Pete gave him the ball. Keep that one forever, Petey. Dave Peterson with just his best effort.
For young David.
As Peterson strikes out Harris with the slider.
He is such an easygoing guy as he gets a potential ground ball double play, and the turn gets made for the second out of the inning.
It's another ground ball, and McNeil's in front of that one. He throws out Murphy, side retired. 7-pitch inning for Peterson, helped out by his second double play ball.
He pops inside to keep him honest, and you get them out in front. Strike 3 right there. Gets Harris for the second time.
And Riley goes down swinging on that back foot slider. Third strikeout for Peterson. He's now retired 8 in a row. Here's Michael Harris. And he gets jammed, but bloops it to shallow left. On comes Nimmo, and he's got it. Side retired. 2 jam shots in a row, and Peterson works around the error. 4-1 after 7.
Pickoff play. And he's out. They got him. They caught Sosa. And obviously that one called from the bench and then signaled by Torrens. They're not going to look at it.
Well, Eduardo, you saw this. Give Lindor credit there. I mean, that was all about Lindor leading this play.
He's just standing on the bag like a first baseman. I'll tell you this, that is one of the worst feelings as a lead runner right there for Edmundo Sosa. It's the longest jog back to the dugout.
In the majors. Swing and a miss. Peterson got him with the slider. And Frelick strikes out to open the 9th. Swing and a miss, and Peterson came upstairs with a 4-seamer to strike out Collins, his second strikeout. 1-2 coming. And it's in there for a call strike 3. Got him looking at a slider. Churio thought that ball was up. But Peterson's got his 3rd strikeout.
There's the borderline strike right there. It's Pat Murphy right there.
And he struck him out with the back foot curveball. Side retired. Brewers tie it with an unearned run, 1-1 in the 4th.
1 out away from getting through 7.
Holiday on deck, and Stallings goes down swinging on the back foot slider. And there's the first strikeout of the day for Peterson. So he's now in the top 10 among Met lefties. 1-2 coming. Swing and a foul tip. Held on to by Torrens for strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts for Peterson to end the 3rd. No score in Baltimore.
That was rough.
That's no good. That's drilled to left. On comes Nimmo, and he makes the catch. A bullet off the bat of Arias. And Nimmo going into a slide and making the grab to get Peterson through the 4th. Missed 2 months. And a fastball got him looking. 3rd strikeout for Peterson. Cowser was not looking for the fastball. Sue's coming. On the outside corner, got him looking. 2nd call, 3rd strike in the inning for Peterson as he gets Mayo. 1-0 Mets after 5. Holiday a much bigger lead on the snap throw, and he got him. Oh, Peterson read that perfectly. Holiday, after one throw over, took an extra step and a half on his lead, and Peterson guns him down. That's his third pickoff of the year, the 18th of his career.
That's just too big a lead, and he is dead to rights.
Young player got outfoxed. And O'Neill goes down swinging on the curveball. 2 men down. 5 strikeouts for Peterson, 2 out of the 7. Yes. And he struck him out. Wow. Threw a fastball by him. 6 strikeouts for Peterson, and he's through 7 scoreless innings with more left in the tank.
This is David Peterson, left-hander for the Mets. For years it was, what if he stayed healthy? So much potential there. Green chases strike 3, and a strikeout to begin Peterson's game. And in his 10th year with the Yankees, chopping this ball to the hold it short. One New York Star to another. Francisco Lindor snaps it across the diamond to get Judge. Back to David Peterson here. They'll strand a couple.
Be that today. And he struck him out. Went with the back foot slider. And Peterson extricates himself from trouble in the 2nd inning. Taylor, all the Met right-hand hitters. Hayes goes down swinging on the slider. And there's the 2nd strikeout for Peterson. 2 down in the 3rd.
1-2 to McLean. In there, strike 3 call. Got him with a fastball. Side retired.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a slider. Peterson with a 1-2-3 shutdown inning after getting the lead. His 4th strikeout. After the Mets turned double plays in each of the first 2 innings. Little tapper left of the mound. Peterson off, turns, fires wide. Alonso got the tag. Looks like Peterson slipped a little bit as he got rid of that ball, and so the throw was wide, and Pete saves yet another error.
He pounced on this ball like a cat. Now, Peterson's all legs. He's long-legged, and he did slip a bit. And Pete, nice recovery.
Struck him out. Got him with the back foot slider. So Peterson with his first strikeout of the night, 1 away.
Same pitch. Basically, they got Vientos.
Half swing, and Kinzer run around, and that's the first out of the bottom of the 5th. Swing and a foul tip for strike 3. 3 pitches, sit down. Peterson has his 3rd strikeout, 2 away.
Impressive. Went up the ladder, Garrett. Straight fastball up outside corner above the belt. Nicely done.
3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a changeup. David Peterson gets out of a jam in the 5th. 10-0. Swing and a miss. And Peterson with a 4-seamer strikes out Ramos for the first out of the night.
That was a great job of reading the bat by Peterson. He threw a fastball right by him the prior pitch. Why would you try anything else? Doubles up and gets the strikeout.
That's a swing and a miss, and he got him with the changeup. Back-to-back strikeouts for Peterson to start his night. And that slider's in for a call, strike 3. So Devers strikes out for the 2nd time. Devers strikes out for the 3rd time. 3 of the 4 strikeouts for Peterson tonight.
And that was a fastball this time, RJ.
That's interesting you say that, Keith, because I think the intention was this fastball kind of eats him up inside. It ends up center, but his swing was like it beat him inside. I use those pitches because they're all valuable.
And he strikes out Martinez with the back foot slider. 2 men down.
Sometimes when you throw a proper breaking ball, it starts to break and it just doesn't stop breaking. This ball had a tracer on it.
And Arias goes down swinging on the curveball. 2nd strikeout for Peterson, 2 down.
Well, I was talking about the maturation before of Peterson. This is part of it. Being able to throw that breaking ball on a 3-2 count. See that grip, both of those fingers on the seams, comes right off that middle finger and tumbles underneath the bat of Arias.
Ramirez goes down swinging. The ball that hit him.
Yeah, the ball hit him in the back foot.
That makes it a dead ball. You don't even have to tag him.
Good breaking ball and hits him right in the foot. That's the epitome of a back foot slider.
Swing and a miss. Peterson with a nice bounce back inning. Gets the side out on 8 pitches. And he strikes out Rocchio with a curveball. It's 5 strikeouts now for David. He's retired 6 in a row since Martinez's home run. And strike 3 called. So Peterson picks up his 6th strikeout as he gets fried looking at a fastball. Peterson's now retired 10 of the last 11. And he gets Kafis with a high hard one. So Peterson gets through 6 with his 7th strikeout. And Peterson makes quick work of him, gets him looking at a fastball, and Wood is down on strikes. And he struck him out, got him with a changeup. And so David Peterson with another first inning 0. 1, 2, 3 with a couple of Ks. And he takes strike 3 called. Second time he's been called out. Swing and a miss, and Peterson has faced the minimum through 4. We have good microphones down on the field. He didn't make contact with the ball, so that was the sound of the ball hitting the mitt. And that's 5 strikeouts for David Peterson, 2 out. And House takes one at the knees. A changeup gets him looking, and that's 6 strikeouts for Peterson. And he got him with a slider. Third time he struck out Wood tonight, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Paul DeYoung called out on strikes. 3rd time he's been fanned.
Jeez.
Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt. And Torrens makes the toss, and Peterson's thrown 7 scoreless innings and probably still has more in the tank. That's 9 strikeouts for Peterson. That's in there for a call, strike 3. Strikeout number 10 for David Peterson, his first double-digit strikeout game of the year. David ahead of him 0-2, and he struck him out with a slider, so Peterson makes quick work of Olsen for the first out.
He was so efficient, wasn't he?
And he gets him with a curveball for the 2nd out. Alvarez chases a fastball for strike 3, and Peterson's got his 3rd strikeout. And a fastball gets him looking, side retired. 4th strikeout for Peterson. Cunha goes down swinging. Strong inning for Peterson. 1, 2, 3. He's got 5 strikeouts through the first 3. 2-0 New York. And Albies goes down on strikes. Nasty slider from Peterson for his 6th strikeout.
I mean, what a conundrum.
Murphy tries to hold, but he went around strike 3. That is strikeout number 7 for David Peterson. Profar runs, swung and missed, no throw. Torrens threw it to 3rd. That's the 3rd out of the inning.
4 for Peterson's standards.
Good curveball by Peterson for the strikeout. Alvarez has to make his first throw and does so on target. First strikeout for Peterson, and he strikes out McClain with an upstairs fastball. 2nd strikeout for Peterson, and he gets Friedel with a curveball. 3rd strikeout for Peterson, 1 down in the 5th.
Oh, that was a good breaking ball there.
And he struck him out. Got him with the slider. Strikeout number 4 for Peterson, 1 down in the home 6th.
Boy, Hayes just can't lay off that slider in the dirt. It's like he made up his mind to swing.
And he's got to throw enough strikes. Strikes out Schwarber.
Sometimes the ball will just find holes. That is what has happened to Peterson in part over those last 6 starts.
Finishes off Bader here on the 9th pitch. Schwarber takes off. 3-2 comes home, and a swing and a miss on a good curveball. He gets 3 Ks in the inning and has 3 scoreless so far. Comes back to get Sosa quickly.
Pretty historic, but
Marsh is down on strikes. I mean, here's the thing. Judge is the MVP, and to have an MVP caliber season and to not win it, I'm with you.
yeah.
Down on strikes here. 7th for Peterson. 2 gone in the 5th.
Now this breaking ball now, he's getting a lot of strikeouts. He's got a lot of ground balls and a lot of strikeouts. So when he's got that pitch working.
Peterson tries it again and strikes him out with the high fastball. 8th strikeout of the game for David Peterson.